everyone. My name is Lori Zanger and I'm with Usborne Books and More, and today I just wanted to talk about what are some good books for 2-year-olds. I get that question a lot in my Facebook parties, and you know, there are just so many people that they're like, oh, they're not a baby anymore, but still they're not ready for like the preschool books. So here are some great books for 2-year-olds. I still think That's Not My Books are very appropriate. These have touchy-feely parts in them. They're very popular. There's only over 30 of them in our series. Each page has a touchy-feely. It has a sentence on every page, so it is a story. That's not my tractor. Its trailer is too rough. That's not my tractor. Its funnel is too smooth. And then they find their tractor at the end. So fun. My 1.5-year-old really likes these, and my 5-year-old still likes them, so they're still appropriate for 2-year-olds as well. That's Not My Tractor. We have That's Not My Elephant. That's Not My Fairy. That's Not My Lamb. That's Not My Bunny. I mean, there's just all sorts of pick your animal or your monster or anything like that, and we have tons of them. Also, right now we have 4 muddle and match books, and there should be 2 more coming very soon. This one is the adventure one, Imagine, Jungle Animals, and Monster. And these are so fun because there's a sentence on every page with great alliteration. These have, this one is all M words. The next page is something different. But there are different flaps that they can muddle and match a different silly picture on, and also make a silly sentence. So these ones are super fun for little toddlers to make silly pictures and turn the pages. And great options, many different options. Okay, trying to really go fast here. We have lots of flap books. Little Red Penguin flap books. I believe there are 4 of these. You can order them individually as well, but this is the Colors Little Red Penguin book. These have a sentence as well. Glug glug, we're under the sea. Who is steering the submarine? It's me, Orange Fish. So the next page, you know, there's 1 flap on every page. It's not a whole bunch of them. And I really like our books because most of the flap books, it's a cutout from the page, and it's not just glued on like old flaps used to be, so you can just rip them off. Yes, they could probably be destroyed, but these ones are just constructed a little bit better than some other books that we have in our house. Our Peek Inside series is our nonfiction series for around ages 3, but 2-year-olds can also definitely love these. This one has a cutout in it, Peek Inside the Farm, but there are also just flaps to see what's going on in the different places, in the barn, in the farm. Some of them have flaps within flaps, which is also really fun. I'm trying to find one of those pages, flaps within a flap. I can't see any of those. But there are several Peek Inside books that are so fun. Here's another one, a Peek Inside the Garden. We have Peek Inside the Farm and Peek Inside the Zoo, just several different ones. There's also a Peek Inside fairy tale book, and this is the first one that we have. This is Little Red Riding Hood, and it's got a few flaps in it, but what's really cool is because it has these cutouts in it, and you can see further down into the story through the woods. And each page, and what I think is neat, because then when you look back, you can see what else has happened. So here's a flap when they get to Granny's house, and then you can see through the window out into the woods. I don't know, this one's just really, really well constructed, and it's so fun. You can look back into her house, or you can look out into the woods. So this one went out really fast, but should be back by the time you see this video. This one has a touchy-feely as well. This is called Animals Hide and Seek. Has lots of different touchy-feely patches on every page, but it's also you know, a story. So there's flaps. There's only 1 cow in the barn. Where's Daisy? And then there she is. She's hiding. There's only 2 pigs in the pen. Where's Curly? And these are the characters from the Farmyard Tales book, the complete book of Farmyard Tales. And so it's by the same illustrator, Stephen Cartwright, and there's just a lot of different touchy-feelies, and then they can play peekaboo, hide and seek with all the animals. I love this book. Alright, I want to quickly go through some of our picture books. that this age might like as well. This is I Want to Be an Astronaut. Each page goes through, when I grow up, I want to be a race car driver, and then it talks a little bit about race car drivers. Or maybe I want to be a stuntman, and then it talks a little bit more. Or maybe I want to be an archaeologist, and so it just goes through different jobs that they could have when they grow up, and it's really fun. My kids really like to listen to this one, and then all day long they'll be like, ding, or I could be this, or I could be this, and it's really fun. Just gets them thinking about those kinds of things. All Better is our #1 top seller book, and it is definitely well worth it. Oh, I can see my kids already put these all over the animals, but they have these reusable stickers that even if they get, you know, kind of dirty, just wash them off and they'll get sticky again. Oh no, dog wasn't looking where he is going. Ouch. Clean it, kiss it, put a bandage on it. All better. So then you can go and get the next one. And I think this is, oh, I'll do the sheep one. And so then you can find the sheep one and match it there. And then when you're all done, you can go back to this page and the kids can color match and put their bandages back. So this one is very popular, and if you like it, order it now because it will probably go out of stock again pretty soon. I'm a Dirty Dinosaur has just a fun story about this dinosaur who never wants to take a bath. And then he does some fun actions, sniff, sniff, sniff. There's a shake, shake one, yep, shake, shake. And so kids really like to do the actions with the dinosaur. Stomp, stomp, stomp in the street, in the mud. Fun fact about this one is it was illustrated with mud, so that's really fun. There's also another I'm a Hungry Dinosaur book, just like this, and it was illustrated with brownie batter or like cake batter, so it's really fun too. Nibbles, the book monster, is very popular as well, and it's pretty fun because it's just a story, but it's about a little book monster he's in jail, but oh no, he likes to nibble, so he escapes. You can see how he nibbles through here, and he goes into some very popular, well-known fairy tales. So the first one is Goldilocks and the Three Bears, and so he kind of changes the story in there, gets in trouble, then goes through into Little Red Riding Hood, kind of gets in trouble, then he goes through there, Jack and the Beanstalk, and at the end, oh, we finally got him, put him back in jail, but don't let your eyes leave because, uh-oh, he leaves and he got out again. So kids really love this book. They really are engaged when they read it, and then at the end they think it's so funny that he escaped. Animally is a very sweet book of I love yous. I love to recommend this one for grandparents or just parents or special people in children's lives. It's just different animals with their loved ones, older loved ones. I love you slowly like a sloth. I love you quietly like a moth. I love you blindly like a bat. I love you softly like a cat. And so it just keeps going through like that. Very sweet book. All right, and then I just wanted to talk about just a couple of our more activity books. I don't know if this is an activity book, but pop-up books are so fun. This is the pop-up garden that just came out recently. But you know, it has you look through the picture, and can you spot a baby hedgehog? It's right there. What types of vegetables do you see growing here? So they can just answer the questions. You can see the fish move there. It's really fun. Anyway, I like the pop-up books. Your 2-year-old does have to know how to not bend them or break them, but I feel like after 1-year-old they can be taught a little bit better. Very first book of Things to Spot also is one of those where they can just look at the pictures and answer the questions with someone sitting there. So, can you spot a green ball? There's the green ball. So they just have to look and point. Whose helmet has stripes? So then they have to go back up here and just point and answer the questions. And it's a fun way to get them to sit and just slow down for a while and interact. We do have wipe clean books, and some people might think that those are just for preschoolers, but the ones that I would say are the closest for a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old to begin using. This one is Get Ready for Writing, and there's also a wipe clean pen control. And these ones, they just use the marker, and they're just lines on there that they can start to try to trace shapes like rectangles, squares. And so basically it just gets them ready to try to trace things and start making their letters eventually. We do have sticker books. that are beginner sticker books. This one is First Colors. The stickers in these ones are a lot bigger, and these ones, they match up the colors on the right pages. Build a picture. This is the Cars one, and the stickers are a lot bigger, and they can go to one of the scenes. Sorry about that. And then just put the stickers on the tracks. It helps them try to figure out depth perception and all that kind of stuff. So these are fun sticker books. And the last thing I wanted to mention was our Busy Books. This is a Busy Bug book. So it comes with, we have a busy train, busy helicopter, all sorts of busy bugs, busy car. And let me try to hold it up here. They're pullbacks. So you go like this, put them on the track, and then the bug, this is the bug, it goes around on the track over and over. Pretty fun. And there are, I believe, 4 different tracks in these ones. Yeah. So these are fun as well, really popular, especially with grandparents. All right, thank you very much.